this episode, having to go back and skim through certain scenes, oh man, I think I was on the verge of shedding a tear. Yeah, call me crazy and call me a weakling for having these kinds of emotions, but dude, come on now. Crud. Oh man. This episode of Fruits Basket really tugged on my heartstrings, and that ending right there, dang. I was spoiled about this a long time ago, and I was reminded of it again because of YouTube. Freaking hell, my gosh, YouTube knows how to give spoiler recommendations, especially when you're watching a certain series and then it shows up right away, you know? Man. Okay, yeah, and because of my own stooped up curiosity about certain things. Anyways, enough of me being stupid, which I always am in certain videos, or not all my videos for fun. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fruits Basket 2019, which is on episode 24. Now, this episode right here, we get to know more about Kyou, and damn, we get to know something else. So, if anything else, let's get this started. We had to it that Kyou's master, or Shisho, would come by, say hello. I think his name is Kazama, if anything. I think so, if anything. I mean, like, things are... It looks like to me when Kazama introduced himself to, like, Kazuma, to Shigure and everyone else, they seem to be very happy to see him. Kyou, on the other hand, did not reveal his true feelings and actually was happy to see him in his room, and he wants to leave this place, and knowing that his master Kazuma, or Shisho, is back, he wants to move back with him to the dojo, you know? But Kazuma, or Kyou's teacher, Shisho, if anything, says, I think you should stay here. Although Kyou tries to brush it off, saying that he hates this place and he doesn't want to be here anymore, you know, that kind of thing. Although, like, although Tohru does talk to Kyou and she would like to see Kyou go against a few rounds against him, you know. But, you know, what actually, like, Kazuma talking to Shigure, saying he's going to reveal something to Tohru eventually, and it's time to test this out. Although Shigure is trying to dissuade him, saying, you know, if this does not work out, this can be very bad. I mean, he may not even want to look at you anymore, kind of thing, you know? And it could turn out possibly in the wrong direction to a point where Kyou is going to have a total mental breakdown. And although Kazuma is still going to go through with this, even Kagura was listening or eavesdropping when she did not mean to on this, you know? And eventually Yuki would hear about this, well, eventually when the event came about. We see to it that Kazuma tries to talk to Kyou, it's time to show your true self, and then we get to know Kyou's backstory. It was shown at the very beginning of this episode, where he was hated on, saying, and we get to know that his mother committed suicide, which is something that's not supposed to be mentioned lightly in any media, you know. And it was pretty emotional, which I go like, dang, dude. And we got to know more about Kyou, where he blames Yuki for everything, why he's in this form, and then he's gonna kill him, and he's gonna, you know, do something way dark, you know, which I want to explain here. If you guys watch the episode, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to dive in any more than I have to after I mention that in this video, which you should already know what I mean. I mean, I try to avoid saying that word, but anyways, Kazuma brings Kyou outside, tries to convince him that it's time to show Tohru who you truly are. And I had to watch that scene again, and when Kyou was distracted looking at Tohru, we had to it that he rips off the very thing that Kyou was protecting himself from transforming, and he screams out, "Don't look at me!" And eventually Kyou transforms, and we get to see him scream in agony and pain and crying in pain, and he ends up running away after Tohru looks at him. And we get to see a backstory when Akito goes like, "Wow, this is disgusting, smelly, filthy." And when I saw Kyou's true form, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look so bad, honestly. I'm not trying to, you guys might be thinking, are you serious right now? Are you really saying it's not that bad? The way I look at it, of the art detail and everything, I think it's not that bad. I think it looks really cool in a certain sense, but depending if I saw it myself and if you were to be harming me, I don't know. I mean, okay, I'll just say it right now. First time I saw him transform, I expected to be very vicious, and later on when I saw his true face and true form, I'm like, I don't think it looks that bad. I thought maybe because the way how they did it in the art detail and then along with animation quality possibly, I think it looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure you guys might be telling me, you must be insane to be thinking that, man. I mean, this guy was hiding his true form and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get that, but I still think it looks pretty cool. But aside from that, Tohru was really shocked right now and decides to chase him down. And we had to it that freaking like Kyou has a mental breakdown, remembering his mother, that she's trying to protect him, although all that was a lie, and Kyou, freaking in total rage, slammed his fist to a mountain that he broke it. Eventually, we have to it that Tohru tries to get near him, and he ends up having to harm her, saying, "Get the out of my face." Well, he didn't say the F-bomb, if anything. He just told her, "Get out of my face, you know? I'm tired of this," and then brushes her off in a certain way. Eventually, Tohru was going to walk away, and Kyou's thinking in his mind, if I'm going to lose her, might as well just push her away to a point that she doesn't have to worry about me. But Tohru, on the other hand, comes back and tries to convince him otherwise, and then she says she wants to worry, talk things out with you. I want to hear you out just like how you heard me out, and blah, 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 and I want you to come and live with me, and etc. Although I thought Kyou might snap out very more in a more overdramatic way. Even right now, I know Yuki and Kagura knows the truth about Kyou and why he acts the way he is. And now I can understand Kyou is in way more pain than anyone else, you know. But I don't know about pain when it comes to reality and fictional media. But Tohru comes back, tries to convince Kyou otherwise, and eventually Kyou ends up getting straight to the point and, you know, seeing his true face up in total enraging agony. I mean, the guy looks pretty cool, but I guess you can say it could be scary depending, but Tohru doesn't understand, but she wants to help Kyou out and wants to live with him. Although Kyou even says, like, no one ever said that to me, you know, I wish my mother would never lie to me and that kind of thing, and everything else all together that Kyou said to Tohru, eventually he ends up having tears finally coming down his own eyes. Not a lot of it, but some in general, and eventually he hugs Tohru and transforms into his cat form, because, you know, if the zodiac animal gets hugged by the opposite sex, you know, I mean, or the opposite gender, such as a male hugging a female, that person's gonna transform, obviously. And eventually, you know, Tohru brings back home and kills it just in her arms, and then his master just smiles with happiness that he's all right, and Tohru accepts him, you know. Yeah, I found this episode had its theme about like people accepting who you are, and you know, Kyou had that problem ever since with his true form ever shown, and I'll be honest with you, it looked really painful and disastrous when Kyou was transforming, when his Shisho took off the very bracelet off his left wrist or something just to show to Tohru, you know. And it was pretty emotional, and the way when I saw Kyou transform and screaming in agony, I think I almost had some tears fall out after seeing it multiple times and seeing it the second time or skimming through it, and I'm like, man. But when I read in certain discussions, people say in the 2001 version, they made it kind of over dramatic, but in this episode, they made it perfect to a point that it's straight to the point and not over crazed or something. But aside from that, this episode right here was pretty cool. I mean, we got to know about Kyou, my orange-haired bad boy boss, but we got to know more about him, especially seeing his true form. Now, like I said, and I'm repeating myself again, I thought that form was pretty cool. I mean, I'll tell it straight to you. It was kind of scary and very vicious and when I saw it first transform, but after seeing it overall in general and then kill his face, I thought it was still pretty cool in a certain sense. Even people I saw in the discussions that I'd be part of be saying that he looks like Charmeleon, if anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, you should stop causing such a ruckus here and there. But aside from that, freaking Kyou, man. I mean, the guy had a soft spot all this time. Even I always had this theory or hypothesis where even the toughest people have a terrifying backstory or a soft spot somewhere, and it is shown. And yeah, man. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Kyou, man, you still my bad boy in a certain sense. Akito, you, man, heartless ice motherfucker. And yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. Tohru, you best girl, man. But I think you won that award this year for me. I mean, maybe, who knows? Still got a lot of thinking on that. Okay, enough of me being cringy, which I always am in most of my videos anyway. I'm gonna stop it right here. Until then, people, hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did. Like I said, and repeating myself again, Kyou, you still bad boy, my orange hair bad boy. And yeah, that's about it. Until then, peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.